Abusia me mama kwaba an we still on the case of Mamprobi baby theft incidents na ekoso a me dey update ebra we yakọ mantem koko bisa enipa hodo bia omotewa omoka se ne omunim Latifa the key suspect case we mu. In fact ye ne papa no edi nkomo na ye ne MP a ono so owo sa mantem ho no ododo dio ye ne no edi nkomo na ono so amaye a key account of se ne omusiti the whole incidents and how omusi track ya omutimi ekoko hu akwala yi no amaye details no na before say betie MP na asem no now papa no kan asem bi akwala ne papa say ono say DNA amafo ka say omo nkokọ ya akwala ne DNA no ono hu ne say enya ade hu hia because omo wa akwala no there is a birth mark ene ahyensude bi ne neoma bi akeka wotum say anaso o gina no so aka say DNA test omo be ya akwala no so de ehun ehia. In fact papa no kan asem bi
Mohammed Ajima. Yeah.
Abofra obi ezwi anu Mamprobi odem.
Namba.
Wow ba. Oban what to say?
So no pardon by this time after the bibia down no come one akra no ye.
Akra no ye. Ti e de oni ne maami na be fia no go so hospital.
Oh, this almost under treatment. Yeah. On top of by fear this year.
I know that when you post video in Akra no social media question na ko focus and say DNA.
Odiye no Akra dey you no no me call me madam for the street of Accra. Yanga sa Akra ye examine nti hu ahyensu do bebre won ho. What I say nti ahyensu na ye won ho no an e won ho. Ma yo no a DNA hu bia nya.
Ahyensu do ne bi ni.
Oh, dark spot bi. Eda nkoto bi ho. Won ebi wo me auntie ebi wo me cousins bi me auntie no ma no ebi wo me and that me auntie ne ba kolebu wo no general minister ne we no my presentation no me auntie ne dis kan ebi kan bodan ne ho nti ade a ko say o family mu da
Erana was Mrs. Sef farm ban e ko be out e be mo fa nyom din ko be me ka se o ka de ho asem papa ani agenti aban kura be bia won ko si dan den wo ka
oh me ni agenda ana se no ye e di fa akora ni ye me hwa o ye obi a o ye master woman na wa plan so once onya boni na bia why this place o pa akora kan bo fa na for nko fie ba onya utumi anya nsa se me fa akora na akọ abiti se me ni ko kolebu ansa no yi wa adwun afi taxi driver na o ye adwuma o polyclinic ho no adwun fi o se chale aha na bi si no nti e baba mani so ordinary kokolebu na wo san fa back door san akora nko fie oye o kan for obi e come din na o fa adwun na o fa na odi wo ho na o fa na o koton a then na o pa tire nti o fa na ko fa nko fie straight ba o ja akora no ko fa kolebu abiti se ni se da me say obi a na dwi mu do a onu ma je o ye
anu abra mu nam ko pie mu da so ma police station
ana mbotin bona sumo
na ba so yede
ngapsin bona sumo wanga mimi nda manda me ni wa fini na ga ni sunu na me so me manda ade chien so ara chale ngapsin bona sumpa but o hwe me ma na opa me but sana process na o di firm no let us say obi a we master o sana me hu no
den na person man ye
oh sana ndo a general minister akadi dada no bia da na ko amu aye be mra e Ghana ha no so ebe adwuma sane emma no so tie nti ye say aye train sane law number so na Ghana be so mu no na ye train
na but I be say we are hospital no do be gina mra no
oh legal action be bam se sane aye ko na nko no ye se sane me pe na legal action be bam
said in Messifa call who is on one year and I say nipa bi shene
and I make say one no me ni obi but me my wife ne say o share sa we ni bi no ba na che say o sesa ne ho ana o share sa next for no atare na vineg bi no won e bi ba ho nti na che say ono plan say o ba be bi say o che say
CCTV no dey who say
on share bi sa either obese bi sa bet so the ma fi ni gu akra ne ho ntu hu ina we na o ye den o share no e na ejuma ye no send one baba ni misa am no make say that's the best way than ube am for generate AI no be tuma mani pe nim bet na so be sesan ni be sesan ni ma be sesan AI dey no ma generate no o support ni But CCTV a me ami twa wo CCTV room or TV no so no. Obokon row. What I say nti omam security sa video na ma generative with AI no. Ebi was about say police for being agent and say in change say a oma so ni mu. Ni na AI generation. Nti o say man nyina omun jai na omun pay the right source. Eduma ye nyina e won bi. Video na me MP ntemo but within 1 hour 2 million 3 million viewers. Now I'm for nti na so monitor the comments no. Ni mini the street of Accra and Zygot. That was call live or not call live one. Now or monetization na see read comments no. Na information na you know some back no friends no sukura no e na o hye what I say ato na kwanso pepe obi ani me nkasa unse say when na ensem no also at least bloggers time anya media for anya me number also so me nya me number no mo ni me nkasa na bibia but obi anya bibia na odi me fa over me fa na chi akọ court da bi asem na massive and they say Ghana be so me Ghana ni ba nto me emfa asem na de enya ade a enya me de at least oni kunu po a mission wo po Mohammed say po say mu say bibi to asem obi an me kan bia sa
abusia eno papa no na no di ensem a ono oyeka now MP a owo odio ono so aka ensem a wamaye the key happenings ne sene esi ba ye omoti me track ya ekoko hu akwalai no ono so aka ensem no e de a kire yen say na esi eba no tie de MP owo odododio so ewo eka
so I can say never again should it happen say BBC besi obi benyin saying 9 solid months odi obre beko aba for mami you see busumi pori ahi in crown 9 solid months they te afọ be ne form won e ke mo ko eteshi ebaho akele ebugote shebaho ete awo gbeke esa ni ibale naka enya bibia o say NC ewo bebia enti right there and then no the regional commander issued a caveat that no person should be allowed to carry any baby from any maternity home without the endorsement of the mother. And it is very important that as someone is about to give birth or deliver, there should be a reference person so that in case of anything, that person will be called. So apart from that person, any other person who should carry a baby of a mother who just delivered should be someone the mother herself have endorsed that it is right for, you know. And we're also saying that we should beef up our security at our hospitals in general, and then, to be precise, our delivery centers where we have maternities and what have you. This has already reached the President, His Excellency John Mahama, and he instructed the gender minister to also be part of, you know, the processes towards unraveling, you know, what happened a couple of days ago. So she was also around. But before then, when my brother called me that this is what had happened, we mounted a search. We involved the media, we involved the police, you know, the youth from the community were all massed up just to ensure that we brought justice to the situation, of course. At about midnight of the previous day, around 1 a.m., we got information that there is a possibility the child with the alleged thief will be somewhere around Abosokai. So we laid ambush over the night, you know, combing every area to make sure we're able to apprehend them. At about 3 a.m., we got information that the actual location is Shukura. So yes, we rushed in, we rounded up and mounted the search, and then we gradually closed in, you know, together with the security services, and we were able to apprehend whoever the baby was, you know, given to. The person is in police custody now. What we are hoping the search will result in arriving at is the one who actually was caught on CCTV cameras picking the baby from the hospital and then walking out of the hospital with the baby. She is the person we are looking out for now. I have said that if it is an individual situation, the person should be dealt with. But if this is a syndicate, then the police should do everything possible to arrest each and every one who was involved in this, because it's very painful. The trauma my brother and his wife went through is unquantifiable. And trust me, there may be others who didn't have the leverage my brother had to gather this number of media people, gather this number of youth in agitation, to get someone like me, the member of parliament, the MP for Ablekuma South, MP for my brother Reverend from Dansoman, and several others. There are people who do not have access to all of that. Such people may suffer this trauma of pain in silence. And that is the more reason why this should never happen again. I am of the firm belief that the hospital at Mamprobi are doing well. They are doing very well in managing patients. And so I will encourage people to continue to access their services. What happened should not prevent people from going to the hospital. They should still trust the doctors. They should access their services and all of that. Be that as it may, if anything has gone wrong, it should be thoroughly investigated, and whoever is found culpable dealt with.
Abusiana in some way a development a free a Mamprobi baby theft incidents and as an issue a see say mami kwakwo wo na wakwo na afi obi wiase no ho ne ba no development a free eba na mede bi e de ababe som no now make I say obe subscribe to channel, because all development and I say the be from ababia no me fan ka mo make sure say on sa ebe kana weni so ehun nia e koso now say wo any other and I say wo similar situation don't forget say oni ebeche e wo comment section me din e de kwesi ama aha e ye kedien background.